Hello everybody, I'm back with a daily puzzle for Advanced Challenge. So let's have a look at the puzzle from last video. So this is white to play and win in a few moves. Now let's see how white can do this. Okay, so white has a few really good looking moves. Now this includes Queen H5, Bishop H7, Bishop G7, Rook G3, Queen C2, and even Queen G4. Okay, now let's see all of them. Now let's start with Queen G4. So, what's the one move threat of Queen G7? How does Black deal with it? Well, Black simply plays Knight takes E5, and now there's no one move threat since the bishop is gone. And this position is simply equal and Black is back in the game. Okay, so that means no, not Queen G4. So, let's try Queen C2. So, once again a one move threat. But unfortunately, a move like G6 and the one move threat didn't work. And Black is simply fine. In fact, the position is probably once again just equal. Alright, so not Queen to C2. So, Rook G3. So, once again, a one move threat with Rook G7. Now, Black has a number of moves. Bishop F6 looks good, but probably the best is Knight takes E5. Now, if White plays Queen takes E5 and continues the threat, well, Black can play a simple move like F6 or G6, and the mate is gone, and White is not winning anymore, or at least completely crushing, and Black is back in the game. So now Rook G3. Alright, what about Bishop G7? This looks very interesting. But unfortunately, it looks like Black is fine. After King G7, Rook G3. King H8, Queen H5, Knight F6. And Black should be winning. Though unfortunately, for Black, King H8 is the only move, so he has to find this. And taking the bishop sort of looks scary, but if Black calculates it properly, White has absolutely nothing. So, not Bishop G7 either. So, what about Queen H5? Well, what's the threat? One move threat of Queen H7. How does Black deal with it? Simply G6. And what's the evaluation? It's probably equal. And White's lost all his attack. Well, that leaves us with the correct solution of Bishop takes H7. So what's the idea? Well, after King takes, there's two moves. King H8 and King takes. But King H8 doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's look at King H7 first. Well, now after Queen H5 check, King G8, and Bishop takes G7 now is completely crushing. We're threatening Queen H8. The only way to stop it is King G7. After Rook G3, King F6, Queen G5, it's GG. And obviously, King H8 is just horrible because of Queen H5. And the threat of Bishop G6 and Queen H7 is unstoppable. And White wins the game. Let's have a look at the puzzle for today. This is White to play and win in a few moves. Good luck with the puzzle, my friends, and if you enjoy my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell button. To the next video. Adios, everybody.